Hello guys, so here I make some which is like a voltage regulator, which is like its name is like LM7805. It used to convert 9 volt to 5 volt. Alright, so I here have so far I make a 3 attempt here 3 attempt here to create this voltage regulator here. First of all, I proceed with the schematic first. I draw the schematic. This one I get it from some Google image. Then I take the schematic. I make it as second step is I go and make it as for the breadboard. I put the component on the breadboard to test whether the circuit working or not. Once the circuit is working, I proceed to the perf board right here, right? So it's the funny part here is kind of funny lah, because this is my first time soldering my perf board here. You can see this is the perf board which I solder. First attempt on solder perf board. One mistake I done is I solder the top part, which is the soldering pad I put at the component side, and the back side, which is should be the component which place I already inverse it. Means the component should be at the back and the soldering should be at the front here. Should be at the pad side, right? Here, if the pad side should be put the soldering for the component. So my mistake I done here is it's very funny, because once I start soldering, you can see the soldering is at the top because you don't have the pad here. Right, you see here, this is the should be have the pad like this. Then the soldering, then the component will be stay in. Should be the component at the back, should be at the here. Then the pad side should be starting for the soldering part. So there are several attempts, which actually is just a 2 attempt for the soldering here. Once I fail first time, then I proceed to the second time. Okay, the second time is much better. I already done what is the proper part. This is the in front is the component placement. The back, which is the soldering pad, should be the soldering. But my solder is not so good. You can see here, because this is my second attempt on the perf board here. Alright, second attempt prototype for the perf board here. You can see my soldering is quite dry here. It's like drying lah. Not so perfect as you can see. I hope you can see that, because the part you can see is I'm not so perfect in soldering perf board here. Have to do a lot of improvement for me. It's hard though, but I try. Eventually succeed. I got 9 volt. I can convert it to the 5 volt part here. Alright. So that's kind of it. I can convert from the 9 volt to the 5 volt for this LM7805 voltage regulator. Getting the value which I first for the solar's breadboard first, I get the value 9 volt to the 5 volt. Then I proceed on the perf board to get the 9 volt to ensure the connection is correct. You can see when you see the LED lights on the perf board, means the connection is in a closed loop. So somehow you can see 9 volt, convert it to the 5 volt. Okay, I test it with the multimeter on the capacitor side to get the 5 volt result at the capacitor. If the capacitor shown 5 volt result, means the circuit is okay, means it converted 9 volt to the 5 volt. So right now I just need to solder another connection block at the end one side to make it like have a converter like 9 volt to the 5 volt converter somehow. Okay guys, that's about it. I want to just show my several failure on electronics. Okay, hope you learned something. See you next time. Bye.